Hey guys, Sam here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have something a little bit special. This city is basically my first city in Cities Skylines. Now, I actually already did a video about this. So this city was the city that actually started my whole YouTube life, career, whatever you want to call it. So if you go right back to my first videos, the first one was actually a random time-lapse video, but this second one was actually the one that started to get people's attention. So I thought, why don't we go back and just check it out and just have a look. Did I make it good? Did I make it bad? I don't know. Let's just have a look and just see what is there. So you guys can download this city if you want. It's always been there. It's called Dallas. So it's on my Steam workshop. So the link will be in the description below if you want it. So it's a really large city, and it took me a little bit of time to get it to work because a lot of the mods and maybe the assets were all outdated and a lot of it was broken, so it took a while for it all to adjust, but eventually we got there, and I'm hoping, praying that there's no more error pop-ups. So let's go in and have a look. Wow, I miss this city. So I don't know what map it is on, but if you just download the save game, it downloads everything, but just make sure you go to the content manager and press subscribe to all of the mods and assets. But yeah, you don't need to know what the map is. I don't even know what the map is. Wow, it is it's a huge city. I don't even know where to start. So yeah, I think I made this back in like 2015, which is a really long time, but I'm glad that I uploaded it onto the Steam workshop. So we have obviously like the downtown area here, and obviously I was really into like the greenery, park space. Look at it all, it's everywhere, all the way up through here. I mean, that's good though. I like that I used all of this space for the greenery. But first of all, let's check out the highway. So this is the main entrance over here. I don't know why, let's go to first person. I don't know why I did it like this. Maybe, you know what, maybe I did that so there wasn't huge amounts of traffic coming through the city. So maybe they could just turn around if we didn't really need that traffic. But yeah, I don't know. But this is quite a small road, but that's alright, that's alright. So we come in here, and just so you guys know, I built this city before I even used the Move It mod. So a lot of this stuff in here was done before I had any type of mod. So go easy on me in the comments. This was 2015, so but let's have a look at this. Oh my god, actually it's alright, it's alright. I remember when I first did this video, for a second I forgot what to call this. Obviously you can call it a highway interchange, bypass, I don't know, on and off ramp. But I forgot what to call it in that video, and everyone's like, oh, he obviously doesn't know what that is, he's so dumb, he's not a town planner, like all that stuff. But yeah, it's pretty obvious what it is for those of you back in 2000, whenever it was when I posted this. But yeah, I thought this was so great back then. You got all of these lanes going everywhere, a little bit of a build up here, but that's such a small thing. I believe there is a good highway loop going all the way around, so it goes up here, goes around, and breaks up there. So what's up here actually? Comes around. Oh, there's a little industrial area up here. I liked this map because first of all, it's pretty flat, and it already had all these little roads in it and the different color ground, and it just made it really easy to build. And obviously this is a huge grid city, and I'm not really in favor of doing grids, but I mean, it looks pretty good. Just all simple huge grids except for this. That's really odd, but yeah, it's a really huge grid city. Part of me likes it like that, but yeah, so this goes back down here, then the highway goes along here. I mean, this is pretty smooth considering I didn't use the Move It mod. I mean, the heights are a little bit questionable, and then I probably wouldn't have all of these lanes entering in here, because that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 options to go at one intersection. So that's not really good for a lot of high traffic, but since there's not much traffic there, I think we can get away with that. Oh, that's good. We got the pedestrian crossings, and then I remember this was one of the main entrances, or was it this one? I think it was this one, because I've added in all of these extra lanes. Ooh, a bit steep there, but But yeah, that's pretty good. Obviously, it's great to have the highway connection, or a highway connection, right near the downtown area. And it continues on over here. And this is, oh yeah, I remember this. I remember putting in the turning lanes here. This was always an issue, this point here, having them cross across. Why are there trees? But this was always an issue here because the traffic had to cross oncoming traffic, which really just isn't that good. But there's not much traffic in this city, so I don't know what's going on with all the trees. I don't know, that's so weird. But you know what, I kind of like how I made the highway sort of integrate into like the urban area, and then it comes up here, a little bit curvy. That's alright, come up here. Alright, so I like that I've got lots of little entrances everywhere. We've got the airport out here, we've got this canal town. Wow, it looks good. I like it. I actually, yeah, I'm pretty sure I made a destruction video about this city as well. A big wave and, I don't know, meteors or something. I'm pretty sure I did, with dramatic music or whatever. So silly. Let's have a look at the actual layout though. So we have, this was a main road going through, then it kind of just disintegrates. Ah, that's right. I remember what I was doing with this city was I didn't put any main roads in anywhere. So there's no like large avenues except for this one here. And the reason why I did that is because I wanted to see how they find their own way through the city. So like down through here, I didn't want to do like a large avenue just like straight up through there, and then obviously that was the way where they had to go. I wanted to see like where they go, like is it up here, is it across here, square about right there. Did I do one-way lanes? Yes, I did. Oh, it's interesting. So we've got one-way lanes going up there, and then that one comes back down there. And it looks like this is the residential area, and then this part here is more the commercial and office. If I open it, yes. So we got all of the larger residential areas at the back. The offices are kind of small. They're not very high, are they? Oh, look at these angles. Oh. Even though I'm not really a big fan of grids like to this extent, it's kind of good because it gives them all so many different options to go from point A to B. Instead of being like restricted to go onto one main road, they can literally go anywhere. The grids are just, oh my god, they can go all the way down here. Wow, I like that. I like that it's just one big grid. Maybe I should have like extended out here a little bit just so it's not so squarish like that. But so some things have disappeared, and some of my more modern recent assets are suddenly appearing. But let's talk about this big space through here. Whoa, oh my god, questionable. Oh, it's very curvy, isn't it? I like this. I like how I left this open. We've got the big campus in the middle, over 2,000 students. That's really good. Yeah, really nice and open. I like that, and I think it's really good to have a lot of open space right near the downtown. It just opens it all up, makes it feel so much more relaxing. I feel like something used to be there. I feel like it, but yeah, I'm really liking all of these pathways. Maybe I could have connected it through here a bit better. But this was pre-move it mod. Oh yeah, we have the pathways going along here as well. Wow, looking good, younger Sam, looking good. We've got a bit of a park over here, so obviously I would have made this park to separate the industrial area from the residential area. Ooh, it's a bit dead. And then in here, this one. I remember I made this park again to separate the residential from the industrial, because this is all like an inner industrial area. And I didn't really like that it was right up against all the lower residential. And it's also like a weird, well not weird, but like just a buffer between the high density and the low density, I think. Even though there isn't really much of a buffer, but I used to think this park was so good, but now look at it. Oh, nah, it's alright. It's alright. I'm noticing we have a good tram network. I want to see what this public transport, oh here we go, let's have a look at this. So we have the tram, let's start out here. So Dean Park, and then it goes past the airport, comes up here, and then they stop. So that's good, it's not too long. And then this one starts over here, goes through this lower residential area, comes up here. Is this a bus? I assume that's trams. And then goes up here. Oh, look at this. That's interesting how I did that. So we have the tram, which is the long-term movement thingy, and then we have the short-term, which is the bus, little bus loops here. That's interesting. So then if they want to, so they just use the bus to go like on the local area, and then the tram for longer distances. Interesting. Now this could be like an end point for the tram, and then this one starts up over here. This comes along here. We have this one that goes out here. I assume that's another like a transfer spot. So we've got some going all the way out here. That's really good. This is actually a pretty good network actually. This one's questionable though. Probably didn't need so much through here because there really isn't much. I probably would have connected it, maybe one from here going across, because that's quite a long way. If they're here and they're gonna catch the tram, if they don't want to walk, that's quite a long way. But maybe I never finished it. I can't remember, but generally that's a pretty good network of trams. Actually, you can see the funicular train. Is that the funicular? Oh no, what's that one? That's like a really old-fashioned one. I don't remember getting that. Montreux, Saint Augustin. Yeah, obviously butchering that name, but I like that we have a really good network of trams. So that's good. We also have a few buses, but actually, what was the statistics? 200, no, this one. 1,022 people per 20 minutes. So that's pretty high. So that's pretty good. How many people coming into the airport? Oh, no, electricity, oops. And And another thing I'm noticing, I like that we have all the pedestrian crossings as well. So obviously that's something that's really important, because like if we didn't have any pedestrian crossings through here, the highway really it cuts through the areas, and one side might become more luxurious, this side might become quite low socioeconomic. So it's good to have these little connections. We have connection over here, over here, pathways connecting. Do we have, oh yeah, another pathway connection over there. Train coming into the downtown area, that's good. Train goes through this area. It's alright, I suppose. It's alright, because we have the commercial barrier between the train station and the residential area. Lots of pathway connections going everywhere. Little bit of a roller coaster through here. Oh my god. But yeah, wow. I missed this city, you guys. And some of you were saying that I should review my first city, and I wasn't going to do this, but I thought I'll just try it one more time and just see if it works. And I'm glad that I opened it. I'm glad that it's working, because part of me wants to improve this city, redo all of these areas in here, just off camera, just for fun, and extend the city out, because it's quite a huge vanilla city almost. Look at all these little areas here. This could be nice to build on as well. You know what, let's go right into first person and go right into the downtown area. Oh my god. It's a bit noisy in here though. I just like being in amongst everything. Look at all these buildings. No large main roads, and that's another thing that makes me really like this city. It's just that it's all crammed in here, but it still works. Oh, this must be the commercial area. It still all works really, really well. Like I said, they have so many different roads because of the grid system that they can really just go in any direction that they want, and they're not funneled onto one main road. I like it. I'm getting a little bit lost. So that must be the highway out there. If we go this way, this must continue onto the low residential area. Yes, it does. And then, oh yeah, we have this large road. And then if we go this way, is this the park? Oh, I think if we go this way, this way, this way, what's this? It's a park. I think if we go this way, it's the park. Industrial over this side. Yes, that's right. Very, very lush. I like that. I like that you can't really see too much because it's full of trees, but I mean, you don't really want to be looking at industrial parks anyway, so I guess it's fitting. I'm just where did this little oh, they even have the stairs. Where did this even come from? I don't know. I don't remember downloading that. Do you guys ever find that sometimes you just have random assets? That's what I've been finding lately. I have all these random things. I don't know where they came from. But let's have a look at statistics just quickly. Treasury up really high. Budget, what's that, 100,000 almost. City value is basically the top. Income, well, the income was down there. What is that saying? 250,000, so that's alright. Population, alright. Influx, oh, look at that, it's gone right down. I'm more interested in, let's have a look at birth rate. Birth rate's gone down to like 0. Death rate, sorry. Wow, that's weird, it's gone down to 0. Employment is really, I guess that is okay. 87%. It was a lot better. What's that, like 96%? Jobs available though, almost 40,000, Jesus. Education level 2. How many tourists? Not many tourists at all. Wow, I wonder what happened here. It was really high and then suddenly they just dropped. And then the rest of these, oh, here we go. No information. Casualties, oh, that's weird. Maybe because this was before, no, it wouldn't have been before because I remember destroying the city. Yeah, I don't know why that's not showing. A lot of cyclists. Okay, this must have been when I reopened the map and then maybe a lot of people disappeared. I don't know. 362 cyclists compared to over 1,000, so I don't know what happened there. But yeah, that is Dallas. Now, I believe this map was of Dallas. I don't know if it's a replica or not, but I don't know why else I would have called it Dallas, because naturally I would not have chose that name. And like I said, the map, I don't know what it is. I did have a look before starting this video, couldn't find it. It could have been deleted for all I know, but if you want this map, just go on to the Steam Workshop, or actually just click the link in the description below and take it there. You might have to reopen it 5 times, I don't know. When I first opened it, there was all these error messages. I just kept clicking through it and eventually they just stopped, which is weird. Usually they just keep like coming in your face. But oh, that was bad. But if you just keep pressing OK on the error, maybe it'll go away, or just keep reloading it. And yeah, this is a really great city. It's basically vanilla, so it shouldn't be too heavy for you to open. Yeah, so what do you guys think? I just thought it was great to just recap this whole city, and maybe I want to destroy it again. Yeah, it's a really easy map, really easy to just build on, and it looks more realistic because you have all of these little areas that are kind of look like farms, even though they're not farms, but it looks like there's something else going on outside of the city, whereas compared to just a blank terrain area. I'm just looking at the zoning quickly before I go. So we have industrial, and then obviously around the industrial we have some offices and commercial to break it up. Commercial along the train line, so that's really good. So commercial along the train line here again, offices and commercial along the main road. So I generally knew what I was doing. And then we have some space between whatever, this is oil I think, so we have some greenery between that. It's good, it's good. I did a good job, and I know that's kind of bragging, but I mean, for back then when I just first started the game and I didn't really know what I was doing, it was good. And like obviously when everyone just first starts their city, a lot of us just go straight to grids, right? And that's obviously what happened here on a really large scale. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Like I said, if you want this city, you can download it. The link will be in the description below. Check it out. What do you think of this? And yeah, enjoy if you guys end up downloading it. Bye guys.